to be careful to pick his shots here.
Ruelas in this round has not gotten untracked at all.
Now Ruelas fights back off the ropes. Don't let your man know you've been hurt. And so Ruelas has not clutched, has not grabbed. And now he seems to be back among them here. But a big round for Hicklet Lau. No question that he won this round. End of 8.
If you're ready to lose weight, muscle up.
Here's Hicklet Lau's biggest moment as he landed a very nice punch to Ruelas that staggered him. It's partly the bad balance of Ruelas. There it is once again. The legs kind of giving way a little bit under that poor balance. He kept it up, and then as he chased him into the corner, he landed another good shot in close that straightened Ruelas up. That one right there, and that one seemed to really hurt Ruelas actually a little bit more.
I think so too. And we come to the 9th round now, and Hicklet Lau obviously full of confidence.
All right, bring up.
Did a good thing and not really jumping on Ruelas with everything, and apparently seems to have saved a little bit because he may need it here over the final 2 rounds. On your card, Ruelas still with a 2-point edge on Hicklet Lau, despite the fact that Lau clearly won the last round. Right now, let's go into the corner of Hicklet Lau, where Sean O'Grady is. Sean?
Come on, get him out.
Very exciting over here in this corner. Carlos Albuerne, he can win this fight. What are you telling him?
Boxing to him, but you guys too old.
Rafael Ruelas is too old, huh? These late rounds take it out of him?
You know, I'm not in the late round. Right now.
Yeah, right now is when he's going to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
You win the fight easy.
Elected over here. I'm very happy, Carlos Albuerne. They like what they see from Hicklet Lau in this corner. Barry?
Well, another big left hand by Hicklet Lau. But still, on your card, Rich, you have Ruelas in front, so even though they're very confident in Lau's corner, not so confident in this corner.
Well, Lau seems to be the guy coming on, though. Ruelas needs to land something significant here.
Ruelas with a very high connect percentage, but has not been as active as he was early in the fight.
I think part of that connect percentage, Barry, is based on the fact that in the early rounds he was throwing a lot of body punches, and actually they were all landing inside.
Lau actually has been very effective since he's gone to the outside.
What the heck come in, man?
9th round was his, or rather the 8th round was his biggest round of the fight.
Lau certainly seems more confident.
They're pretty confident in his corner, aren't they, Sean?
Come on, let's go. Get him out. Let's go. I don't want you holding, guys. Come on, get us out.
Yes, they're very confident, and for good reason. You know what? In this fight, especially right now, Hicklet Lau looks like the veteran.
Really does. It certainly looks fit.
Well, they got him in great shape. You know, the Team Freedom boxers early, they didn't have a lot of stamina, but they have grown. They've learned how to help one another. They've gained confidence now that they have a world champion in their camp, Joel Casamayor.
Mouthpiece came out of the mouth of
science is the key. Now, what an opportunity for Rafael Ruelas. I know it's late in the fight, but you really got to give all your energy, all your effort to try to get a KO here. Well, 10 seconds.
But again, an effective round for Hicklet Lau. So it is possible. I trust that you gave that round to Lau, Rich, and if you did, it's still possible for him.
I would think it's very close, and I would think that he's going to get a real earful here from his very excitable trainer.
Well, he has had great success when it is left in the hands of the judges. I'm sure both corners are fairly confident about their man being ahead going to this final round.
Again, a number of these rounds, I would say 4 or 5 of these rounds could have gone either way, Barry. There could be a real wide disparity in the way the judges see this one.
I agree, and generally speaking, that would favor the former champion. So we come to the 10th and final round.
Let's go.
And we'll see what sort of tactics these two employ, whether they feel desperate enough to let it all go and try to get their opponent out of there, or whether they feel confident enough that it will be left in the hands of the judges.
Well, I thought Ruelas was fighting very well early in the fight. Not so well here late in the fight.
I've always lived by the premonition that the last round, you got to give it everything you have. You don't know what the judges are thinking or what they're saying. So you have to go out like you're behind on the scorecards in that final round. Also, you get that impression of the judges. You want to win this fight. You're still fresh.
1-point fight on your card, Rich, and as you said, there are a number of rounds in this fight that you can make a pretty strong case either way, especially early in the fight when there was all that infighting. Ruelas with the left hand.
That's the first real single significant punch that Rafael has landed in maybe 3 rounds.
Lau fighting the kind of fight where he's confident he'll get a decision. He's not rushing anything, just kind of working the jab, trying to keep Ruelas off of him, not coming with the right hand very much.
A lot of confidence in his style and his demeanor, but look how high he carries his chin. Hicklet Lau may want to tuck that a little bit, especially now. You're going to hide that chin from your opponent. And Ruelas is an explosive puncher.
Lau again switches up, goes southpaw.
Well, I thought he's fought better as a right-hander tonight.
I do too.
I don't know that he's done much as a southpaw. He said when he's been at long range fighting right-handed, he's done pretty well.
That was a good left hook by Lau.
Get him out of there. Come on, work out, work out.
Hicklet Lau has been in a number of fights where he's been very close only to get a loss.
Get him out, get him out, get him out.
In fact, you could probably make that case for at least 4 of his 5 losses.
Come on, your hands are free, guys.
And of course, in his fight against undefeated Jesse Varela, he did score a knockdown of Varela in the 3rd round of that bout. That's the only time Varela has been down as a professional.
Let go, please, let him go.
Now again, as a friend of Rafael Ruelas and a guy who's seen him virtually as long as the Goosens have, even if he gets a win in this fight, what do you say to him?
Well, I think you really have to evaluate if he can't dominate a fighter who has had 17 professional fights to a greater extent, you know, win or lose here, than he has tonight, then he really better evaluate him.
Absolutely. And look how slow he is. He seems to have aged during this fight.
And Lau trying to finish it up with a flourish, and it's over. Excellent fight. Hicklet Lau thinks that he's the winner, and Rafael Ruelas obviously a tired fighter. It's in the hands of the judges, and it should be a close fight. Rich, what do you think about the last round?
I think this fight is one basically that can just go either way. I don't think it was a dominant performance by Rafael Ruelas, who I think was hoping for a dominant performance here tonight. And I think the decision is very much up for grabs at this point.
I do too, and I think it's a very tough fight for the judges, as we've said, especially the first 4 rounds, which were fought in very close quarters. There's Gabe Ruelas in the ring with his brother, taking a good long look into his eyes, and here's a guy who thinks he won the fight, and we're going to find out the answer to all those questions when we come back right after this. So, who won the fight here in Las Vegas? Was it Hicklet Lau, the man of some inexperience, or was it the former champion Rafael Ruelas? We go to Jimmy Lennon right now, and we will find out. Jimmy?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing here at the New Frontier Hotel and Casino, we have a split decision. Judge at ringside.